I've made hundreds and thousands of dollars online, and the times when I've made the most amount of money has always been when I've been acting like a fucking weasel. Every time I've been trying to be hard about it and trying to think my way to making the money, guess what? That always ends up on me hitting on a fucking butt plug and feeling ass. Bork, there are times I just approach things like a fucking retard. I always make the most amount of money, and that is the message in this video. Don't try to think. Life does not make sense. Be a dumbass. I'm a full-well man. I'm sitting with a mask in my car talking while there's people walking over there and I'm still here, but the fucking dumbass, okay? My message to you is I'm trying to think your way to your goal. Life doesn't make sense. You have this bubble of energy inside of you, your soul, and trying to make it make sense with that soul of energy inside of you and trying to direct it with your brain to where you want to go does not work. It doesn't make sense. They are retard, okay? The times where things have just gone the best for me is where I've been just wing right. Just wing it, you know? Just like, fuck it. Let's see how it goes. Fuck it. Want to do drugs? Fuck it. Do drugs. You want to drink? Fuck it. Drink. You want to start with that business? Fuck it. Start it. You don't think that girl is hot? Fuck it. Approach that girl. That's the worst thing that can happen. You're gonna die anyways, bro. You're gonna die anyway. You might go to bed tonight. I go to bed tonight and not wake up tomorrow. If you saw that girl that you thought was hot at the gym, why not fucking approach her? Sure, the worst thing that can happen is that you might have to change gym. So what? So what? Trying to make the world make sense is probably the thing that's wasted the most amount of time in the history of people's life, because life does not make sense. The world does not make sense. And I'm not here and telling you that from a morbid place. Oh, nothing matters. Nothing makes sense. Fuck it. You're gonna die. Fuck that. Fuck Alex or Mosey. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is nothing matters. You're gonna die. Make the most of it. Have fun. Be retarded. Like, be retarded. Go hit your head in the wall a little bit and lose a little bit of brain cells that you have to lower your IQ. Lower your IQ consciously to be more retarded. Take an IQ test. If it's too high, go more lowered and be more retarded. You will enjoy life more. And the funny thing is, I'm just taking out my second phone here because I have a lot of phones because I do AI or fam. The funny thing is, if you approach life like that, like a fucking retard, I swear, you will probably make more money than not. Back in the day, I was in college, university. I decided to drop out because guess what? Not only do that bang a lot of girls in my dorm, but I did not spread it at all. I prayed beans and I made money online. That's what happened in my dorm room. Break games and made money online. Actually, once there was this girl who had a fetish for seeing me jerk off. That was the weirdest shit that I ever experienced. I sat on my bed halfway through the steak. So she said, just touch yourself and look at me. That was the craziest shit up. You know, it was so crazy. In the middle of the act, she was like, wait, touch yourself and let me watch you. Should I touch me? Okay, I get it. I just touched myself and she watched me. Anyways, I made a lot of money in my college dorm room. That was where my business journey, online business journey started. And that's only two things that happened in that dorm room. I come staying dorm room, got my first Stripe notifications in that dorm room that'll last the times. But everyone, guess what? I dropped out. I spent 6 months in that dorm room. I spent 6 months in college and then I dropped out. 3 years later, I had done, let's say, a couple of $100,000 online. Let's just put it that way. Enough to have a nice car to take girls out for dates and just make my cute little bit. But my friends who it was in college, and when I dropped out, they said, you're gonna regret that, this and that, blah, 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 you. I dropped out 3 years later. They were thinking, I didn't think, and guess what? I was standing there making tens of thousands of dollars a month, and they were standing there actually having a hard time getting a job. Why? Because it's hard to get a job nowadays. So imagine being a thinker. Imagine thinking. Imagine not being a retard. Imagine actually trying to think to be smart about things. If you do that, let's say you go to college and you go through college and you try to get a job, but guess what? You can't even get a fucking job nowadays. So what's the point of thinking? It's gonna land you in a worse place. It's gonna get you to a worse place than not thinking about it. Think about that for a moment. Now, I'm not saying this because I want you to go and be a fucking dumbass. I'm not saying go and be a dumbass. Well, maybe I'm saying go and be a dumbass, but I'm not saying go and be heinous and do fucking bums things. I'm not saying go to your gym crotch and pull out your pants as far as jerking off. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't put too much weight on the decisions that you take in life, and don't put too much weight on the what ifs and should I. Fuck should I and fuck what if. Fuck those two. Should I? Yes, you should. If two up in your mind to go, you should go through it. Obviously, don't harm people, don't hurt people, all of that, yada, yada, yada. But yes, you should do it. What if? Fuck what if. You'd rather want to have oh well than what if. What I mean by that, you'd rather have gone and done something, come back, that amount went good, and you go oh well instead of what if. So what I'm trying gotta say is, Rome, approach that girl, take the L, do drugs if you want to do drugs. I should put a disclaimer here to not tell you to do anything really. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, okay? As long as you're not actively hurting people, be retarded, okay? Be retarded with your decisions in life. Quit that job. Go for a little bit of serendipity. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can fucking happen? The worst that can happen is that you go back to whatever the fuck you did before. That's it. There's like, safety is an illusion, bro. There is no safety. And you should act and behave like there is no safety, because you, in the version of you that acts without any safety, is the version of you that will live life to its fullest. And that's the message for this video. To help you live life to your fullest, okay? I'm gonna be a little bit retarded. Stack up some trips this summer. Bone benders. So drink on a Monday and hit the gym on a Tuesday, 6 a.m. If you're gonna have fun, go have fun 100%. If you're gonna work, go on work 100%. But fuck living in the void. Fuck living in between. Joe Schmal, 9-to-5er, cucks, I guess, they live life in between. They live life in the void, in between. They don't go 100% when they have fun. They don't go 100% when it comes to work. I guess I can have a beer on a Friday day. If you're gonna drink, drink a lot. What's the fucking point? I might do a lag on Friday. Why one? Maybe I can take a sip. What the fuck? The point is, small, I'm trying to get to here is, when you do things in life, you do it 100%. If you want everything from life and a little bit more, then go and get back and a little bit more. Start that fucking business. Go and enjoy life. If you go out, either you drink or you don't drink. No in-betweeners. And this video is not about drinking or not drinking. It's about not living in the void of doing things 50%, but doing things 100% and being a retard about it. Not thinking too much. My name is Cash Collected. If you came on this video, then I want you to subscribe, and we're gonna take over the world, baby. I don't want you to know who the fuck I am, but I don't want you to know the message that I'm trying to give you. I'm actually your alter ego. I'm actually not real. I'm actually you. And actually you. You just don't know it yet. Stay retarded. The first step to staying retarded is to subscribe. See you, retard. Take care.